What's going on, guys? I'm Aetallidd and welcome back to Conarium. Last time we left off, we pretty much woke up in this strange place with no memories of ourselves, but we're slowly finding out weird crap that's been going on. Like this weird fucking thing. It's pretty much a thing, or like a robot skull, that obviously has a third eye in it that thinks it's me. But apparently everybody's here, I guess, or something of that nature. It's just that, I don't know, it's just like everybody's gone. And now it's our job to figure out what happened to us and why everybody's gone. And one of the things we're doing is we're looking in... I think we're supposed to go down that way, but we're looking down here first. Ooh. It's another flashlight. Because last time we looked down here, we found that room, and it ended up being a secret, not just any other room.
Did I lock my door? I don't remember where my keys are. Locked.
Yeah, so all these doors are locked. Oh, those are a bunch of pills. It looks like a dead end. Looks like I can't even look outside. So we know now to go somewhere else. And find keys. Also, I found out this. A strange device was already left on my left arm when I came around inside the meeting room of the Aetallidd Antarctic base. I don't know what that means. I'm thinking I'm saying it right, but I'm probably not. Anyways, it comes to no surprise that I don't remember anything about it. And then there's a flashlight. I don't know how to do... Oh, you can examine it further. Wow, you can get right down into the fingers. That is creepy weird. Oh, geez, I'm not rotating this very well. It's very steampunky. It's very cool. I like it. Control. I have no trophies. Sad face. Oh, torch, which means flashlight, standard walkie-talkie, and it looks like a handle. So that's all I found so far. I kind of forgot where... Oh, I think I needed to go down here. Wait, what was over here? Oh, I think... Okay, this was the way I had to go, and I went in there. I already get lost sometimes. What's up, peeps? Oh, it's more crew room. I guess you're just not special people. Ooh, it's a note. I found Hansen's note. These nightmares have become unbearable. I still see the same man in my nocturnal visions, but now he is holding something in his hand, which I believe to be a lotus flower. We seem to be continuing this grave and serious conversation again and again, but I still can't remember the contents. During working hours, sometimes I hear his voice through the radio. It is not in form of meaningful sentences, but more like some unconscious mutterings. I'm afraid to tell anyone about this, for I hate the very idea of the suspension I'll probably be facing. Ooh, it does sound like suspension. It's a picture of a dude and his kid. Is there anything on the back? Can I just drop it? No? Okay. So I gotta be on, so it looks like it's gonna be one of those games where I'm going to be on the lookout for a lot of crap. You know? It's gonna be like, hey, you need to search everything for what you need. Which makes me... What was that about? Well, hopefully it won't be one of those games that's gonna put stuff like on the bottom of things. Using my torch. Ooh! That's a really pretty butterfly. That's cool. What is this thing? It's like a brooch? More pictures. That is a chunky baby. Wrong button. I always press the wrong buttons. Ooh. It's a sketchbook. Wow, let's turn that off. What the... One of the composite sculptures we've come across during our initial field trips. It has an open third eye on its forehead as well as inside its hand, which I think indicates some kind of state of knowing, because allusions to knowledge and elder things recur all the time in almost every base relief we have discovered so far. All this leads me to believe these creatures inhabiting those halls have acquired some kind of knowledge from the elder things, fabled creatures of primal myth. Cthulhu. Oh man, I don't want 4 eyes, because you know you got the one there, and then you got the one there. What are you? Several other examples of composite sculptures ranging from humanoid to reptilian in shape. They are mostly damaged in general in really bad shape. The lost parts were completed by by an artist's imagination. The abundance of five-pointed shapes seen in the designs of the structures we've come across cannot be overlooked. In addition, most of the elegant figures adorning and staring silently from above the most gigantic gateways are reptilian in shape. Ooh, hopefully it's not the reptiles they got to deal with, because those people apparently almost took over the world. And like H.P. Lovecraft or something like that, or they could. Like if I remember correctly, the reptile people in there, they breed really, really fast, and that's the whole way they were planning on winning, was just breeding and taking over the planet. I think that's what I remember. That was a really long time since I read anything H.P. Lovecraft, though. This grotesque masonry caused an uproar with the countenance it wore on its reptilian face. When we first found it residing within the almost a substantial darkness of a cave where it had been carved in aeons past. Some of the crew even claimed that they had heard some muffled laughing sounds coming from within it. The pine cone it was guarding or hiding within its humanoid hands has some symbols carved into it, which we are yet to decipher. That's it. Take. I've discovered a trophy item. Oh, so that's what I meant by trophy items. Cool. So just like searching around, you get to find these cool little things. And I love the lore so far of like the H.P. Lovecraft stuff. And mind you, H.P. Lovecraft was like one of the first, well, not the first horror writers, but he was one of like a really, really good one. And he didn't, I don't think he really got popular till after he died, really. Another thing. Kind of seeing like if there's anything in these things. Are they all the same kid? Ooh, more gloves. Found some keys. Jonah D. White. Oh, cool. That's good, because that's one of the keys I needed. Ooh, there's a file right here. I'm inclined... Ooh, this got scary. I'm inclined more towards the notion that our nocturnal visions are not just faint and fantastic reflections of our waking experiences. Every time I pass into a state of dormancy somehow, I can explore while I am dreaming the vistas of grandeur, an alien prospect of unnatural disposition, so vividly expressing the outer extent of the world that I have yet to discover. If only I was endowed with the artistic skill to describe my visions. All I know is that all this became evident after the Conarium sessions had started. Even though I am not one of the participants, I am somehow affected. I feel I am absorbed while in an unconscious state into oblivion, crossing a line between the wall of sleep. L. Ferguson. Ooh. All these people look very 60s, like from the 60s, but I guess that's kind of like the thing. That's what they're trying to do here. Okay, another empty drawer. Come on, close the door. Just want you. Nothing. Okay, good. Did I look at you? You're an old guy. Ooh, what's that? Nah, just a glitch. Is it a glitch? Because it kind of looks like something else. God, there's so many things.
Locked.
Locked.
It's locked.
Oh, I'm glad y'all are locked, because I was getting really tired of looking at y'all. Okay. So we explored all of these areas. So I think we could go back to John D. White? No, his locker.
If his coat is just right here, where is he now?
You found a note about a mental problem. I've noticed a very curious and dangerous development in the psychological condition of the whole crew that compels me to record this note as an initial diagnosis report. The problem is especially intense for 3 subjects, Dr. Barlow, Dr. Anderson, and Frank Gilman, whom I've been inspecting closely since the onset of their psychological degradation. During the past 2 nights, the aforementioned subjects awoke screaming in their beds, thus affecting and demoralizing all the crew members. When I spoke to them personally, I've noticed some serious deviations in their behavior patterns. As time progressed, I noted deep changes in their mental conditions. When really pushed, they clearly started to behave like someone else, which led me to believe I was facing some sort of multiple personality disorder, but it's too early for me to draw any conclusions. Other subjects are not too far a far cry from their normal personalities, but the difference is, of course, obvious. Their condition is getting worse day by day, and serious medical examination is needed to be carried out on everybody displaying such symptoms. I've informed Dr. Faust and warned him about the consequences. He looked worried, but nevertheless, he hasn't mentioned it to me since. With the weather conditions we have been having lately, it seems extremely unlikely that we shall receive professional help from the outside world, or will be able to send anybody away for a thorough medical examination, which is the only sane thing to do under the circumstances. Ooh. So we found some more notes, but now... That was kind of weird. So it makes me wonder... If that's his thing, is there a... No, okay, I still gotta find... I gotta find more keys.
Locked.
Okay, so now we looked there, and we looked all down there in the crew quarters. That means there's gotta be another spot to go, right? Right? Oh, I heard something super slot. Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, so there's gonna have to be another place for me to go to. Why am I hearing a bunch of sloopy sloshies? Ooh, there's another note. There's a lot of reading in this game. You found Dr. Dwight's medical records too. Man, I'm finding a lot of stuff. Oh man, there's a lot of... Oh. Okay, so yeah, this is the only one I haven't read then. It's kind of confusing the way this is set up. Okay, so all the members awakened without any problem except for Frank Gilman. All of a sudden, his heart ceased beating around 1:45 a.m. He was extremely cold, and there's no detectable pulse. Whilst preparing to perform cardiac compression, he momentarily opened his eyes. I am unsure how much time has passed since his heart failed to beat, but it can't have been more than 5 minutes. And then came the event that shook us all, that caused the very words Frank uttered directly to Dr. Faust right after he awakened. I don't know how to explain it because his voice was muffled and almost indiscernible. But I am convinced that the voice I heard did not belong to Frank. As a medical doctor, I can say that this is not completely impossible for someone in his condition, but there was something wrong with what I heard. It was a sound that no human vocal cord could produce. Ooh. Hopefully I'm not going to be hearing that sound too soon. I know what I am hearing is my own voice doing a lot of reading. Oh, there's another one right there. There's a lot of files, actually. I guess we're learning a lot about what happened. Oh, well, this is just kind of... Oh, no, this is a readable one. On psychoactive plants, satiety and diversity. Okay, so that's all it was. That's just about psychoactive plants, which could be one of the causes. Statement of consent. By signing this document, you're agreeing to the terms written by a full... Okay, so this is just a statement of consent. I'm not going to read all of that, because... God, it's so squishy. I don't think there's anything else down here for me. Or in here. So I guess we'll just keep on moving.
It's stuck.
Okay, so I can't go that way. There's storage. Dangerous shock hazard.
Oh, it smells awful in here.
Oh, it's because it's the mess hall. How long have I been out then? I must have been out a really long time.
It won't open.
Oh, that's why it's stuck. It's because of these bags. Gotta move these bags out of the way, man. Guess I'm not getting gruel for dinner. Man, nothing back here wants to open at all. Oh. Ooh, coffee. Ooh, pants. Ooh, herbal tea. Man, you're gonna be drinking up a good storm. Okay, I know I'm pretty sure I can't go in there because it's all wet and dangerous. Ooh, there's
Locked.
storage here.
Locked.
All of it's locked. Kind of wonder where I'm supposed to go. What's this? Oh, it's the elevator. There's an elevator. That's cool. Don't jump at. Oh God, I don't know why I got scared. I get so jumpy sometimes. Hello? Oh man, this place is a lot bigger than I thought. Dude, that's cool.
It's stuck.
But this place is so empty. And we're gonna end this episode here, guys. I know that, like, there wasn't a lot much for this episode. It's a lot of me just reading some stuff. But it kind of, a lot of the stuff you read, or that I read to you all, or that you read with me, was pretty much a little bit of like the H.P. Lovecraft lore that he built. And that's the cool thing about what he did, is a lot of other people created so much content from what he has made. And no, it's not like, oh, they stole some stuff. It's just that that's how amazing what his world that he built was. You know, it was so amazing that other people wanted to create other things based around it, or just loose offshoots from it, like this game. Or there's even other books, and there's been movies about it and everything. It's really cool, and I'm excited to continue playing this game. But we'll do it all in the next episode. So I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all next time.